Black Panther into Arnim Zola is ruining the game. Silver Surfer puts way too many stats into play and is completely unfair. Null's stat line is completely unreasonable and no card should be this large. Darkhawk is busted and you're going to lose to it. She-Hulk being 10 power for 0 or 1 resource is completely unreasonable. Ob Nixilis is basically the next Oko and needs to be banned right now. Galactus has no meaningful counterplay and is going to completely take over the Marvel Snap ladder and needs to be adjusted. Sorry, I think my day one card complaints in there might have gotten jumbled with some non-Marvel Snap stuff too, because if I'm being honest, after doing this for over a decade, they all start to blur after a while. It's basically the same song and dance every time a new card releases that seems powerful, and Zabu is no exception to this with the latest Marvel Snap Season Pass. It's not exciting, it's not sexy, it doesn't generate a lot of clicks to say, hey, this seems exciting and neat and maybe good, but we need to take time and figure it out and take a beat to see, hey, is it too good? And instead, we want to jump to saying, this is busted and it needs to change. If anything, one of the reasons why I've found I really enjoy Marvel Snap as a card game is answering the question, is this thing too good? Feels like it's harder to get to quickly in Marvel Snap. And the reason I say this is because unlike in any other card game, it's not just a deck versus a deck in Marvel Snap. It's a deck and 3 locations that flip up at random from a massive pool of locations. And when you're playing and trying to figure out, is a card or a deck good or potentially even too good, the sample size that you need to get a good feel for, is this deck overperforming or underperforming in some cases, a symptom of what the deck itself is doing or the location variance that you're experiencing so far while playing that deck. So all I'm trying to say in this short video is Zabu might be good, it might be great, it might be busted, it might just be kind of okay, but it's novel and exciting because it's brand new, but the card's been out for less than 24 hours at any rate, and nobody knows the answers to these questions yet. Even Second Dinner doesn't realistically know the answers to these questions. When they design something and they test it in-house, the number of games that they're able to play with their testing and development team is minuscule compared to the number of games all of us at home are about to play with this card over the course of the next week. Enjoy the exploration. Enjoy the discovery phase that a new exciting card that introduces an entirely new archetype to the game brings. And let's just wait a minute before we decide to say, hey, this is too good, because we really don't know the answer to that. Thanks for taking a few minutes to listen to my ramblings here on a Tuesday morning as I see the same flood of comments that I always see when a new card releases. If you enjoyed my insights, be sure to tap that like button and leave a comment down below letting me know what your experience has been with Zabu so far. I would love to hear about it, especially what decks you're playing Zabu in for things that I should consider trying out myself. If you happen to be new to the channel, consider subscribing. I post Marvel Snap tidbits like this, as well as deck highlights and other things here 7 days a week, and I'd love to see you back again. Enjoy your Zabuing on the ladder, folks.